Okay, so why is crypto experiencing one of the worst crashes we've ever seen? It's the same reason. Recession bets spike as markets flash eerie echoes of Black Monday crash. European stocks tank 6% at open as global tariff rout deepens. Dow futures fall over 1,000 points as Trump tariff market collapse worsens. So we are in the midst of a global financial crisis. So what comes next? Well, obviously interest rates have to fall. This is where interest rates are now. Last time we talked, they're around 4%. Now they're slightly under 4%. So they're getting them down. So their mission is to get interest rates, which are the oxygen of the financial system, down to somewhere close to where they were the last time crypto was at a massive bull market, which was back here, a real bull market. And so, like clockwork, what do we see them do? JP Morgan says the Fed may have to cut interest rates before the next meeting. That's called an emergency rate cut. That is massively bullish. What happens when the Federal Reserve does an emergency rate cut? Well, the same thing that happens when Bitcoin was in previous financial collapses, like back here and a few times back here. What happens is the wealthiest people on the planet, the wealthiest institutions on the planet, borrow as much money as they possibly can at around 1 or 2% interest rates, and then they buy up assets as dirt cheap as they possibly can, like Bitcoin back here, and then we see assets moon. This time's slightly different. It's going to require a more brutal crash than previously because, again, they have to get these interest rates down, but that is exactly what's happening. So just like the Bitcoin billionaires that had to deal with these same type of financial crisis previously and can now look back and barely find when that financial crisis took place on the chart because it's so invisible based on the massive appreciation we've seen since those periods, just like those Bitcoin billionaires, we have to go through the same nasty volatility. And so it's just the name of the game. But that's what's going on. That's why these assets are falling. And it's going to take more time to get this number down. It's going to be brutal, lots of volatility, but that's the game that's being played right now.